West Virginia is beating the stuffing out of the turkeys. Okay, that was pretty bad. The Mountaineers are absolutely destroying Virginia Tech and whatever the hell a Hokie is. This is just embarrassing at this point. 24-7 at halftime. Virginia Tech was undefeated, had a huge win over North Carolina and Mac Brown and Sam Howell back in week 1. Meanwhile, West Virginia had lost to something called Maryland. How do you lose to a turtle? How do you lose to a turtle? That's bad. I dare you to defend that, Mountaineers. But anyway, people thought this was a little bit strange today when West Virginia was favored by 2 or 3 points over Virginia Tech. Yeah, even though it is being played in Morgantown. And now we see why, man. Virginia Tech's got no answers at all for the Mountaineers. No couches being burned today, at least not out of anger. It's confusing in Morgantown. People usually destroy their property, at least me anyway, when their team shits the bed. Not the West Virginia fan. They like to burn shit when they win, dragging couches out of the trailer into the front yard and setting them on fire. So I don't know if we'll see any of that today or not, but West Virginia is absolutely humiliating Virginia Tech. A Hokie. Virginia Tech Hokies? That's probably the hokiest name, hokiest mascot or nickname of any college football team, a friggin' Hokie. No one cares. You know what else is going on? Tennessee is all over something called Tennessee Tech in a battle to determine who's not the worst team in the state of Tennessee. And so far, the Voltards appear to not be the worst team in the state of Tennessee. They're all over Tennessee Tech, 28-0, I think that one is, at halftime. And guess what, Vol fans? I'm sure y'all are happy and excited today. Why? Well, Joe Milton not only did Joe Milton not start, he hasn't played in the first half. Now, they're saying he's got some type of injury or whatever it is, but I'm pretty sure Josh Heupel just knows he screwed up picking Joe Milton to start, and instead of admitting he screwed up by starting Hendon Ho, Hendon Ho got the start today. He's, oh, well, Joe Milton's injured. And I'm not saying he's not hurt. He might be hurt, but he probably, look, if Joe Milton had been playing great for the first couple of weeks, he'd be playing today, injury or not. So it's time for Josh Heupel to just admit, hey, look, I got it wrong. Just like Dan Mullen picked Felipe Franks 2 years in a row to start ahead of Kyle Trask, I picked Joe Milton to start ahead of Hendon Ho, and it hasn't worked out. So Tennessee Voltards getting a huge win, or at least up big at halftime today over Tennessee Tech, which is amazing. Great games going on at noon here. What do we got here? Third quarter just started. Oklahoma and Nebraska. Oklahoma's still up 7-3. Miami getting beat at halftime by Michigan State. And it's a home game for Miami. Did y'all see when they showed the... Are y'all watching the Miami-Michigan State game? They showed the Miami student section. They even put on the screen, Miami student section. There was like 9 people there. They were all sitting down. It was sad. It was real sad. Real sad. The Cincinnati-Indiana game is going to be a good one. I didn't mention this in the video I just uploaded about that halftime thing. But Cincinnati played bad in the first half last week, too, for whatever reason. I believe Cincinnati was either losing 7-0 or tied 7-7 at halftime last week. Ended up winning 42-7. Now, I'm not going to say they're getting ready to blow Indiana out like that in the second half of this game, but Indiana, a couple of turnovers there at the end of the first half. Cincinnati was able to capitalize, finally got in the end zone. So we'll see. It looks like that one's going to be a really good game in the second half. And who knows, this Nebraska-Oklahoma game may end up being a good one. And if it is, I'm going to have to admit I was wrong on that. I thought Oklahoma would win this one by 40. I don't know what the hell Oklahoma's doing. I don't. I might be one of the dumbest people on YouTube. I had Oklahoma rated number 1 in my preseason poll. God, damn. I've never even seen a game.